It's a grey and cloudy day outside Southwark Cathedral and people are filing in their droves to say goodbye to one of the most colourful characters of the fashion world. Dame Vivienne Westwood, who passed away aged 81 last December, was nothing short of an icon. The architect of the punk fashion and ethos, her anti-establishment outfits, full of pins, spikes and tartan, defined an era, yet have also stood the test of time. Unsurprisingly then, her memorial service is no drab affair, and celebrities and friends, including Kate Moss and Victoria Beckham, have dressed to impress to enter the 13th-century cathedral. Supermodel Kate Moss, 49, wearing a stylish black beret, long dress and velvet coat, stumbles in her skyscraper heels as she walks down the steps towards the cathedral doors, accompanied by her mini-me daughter Lila, 20. She is only the tip of the iceberg of the fashion royalty that have arrived to see off the Queen of Punk. Actress Helena Bonham Carter, 56, who is here to give the eulogy, commands attention in her corseted tartan dress and rocking horse wooden shoes, both staples of Westwood's aesthetic. Spice Girl turned fashion designer Victoria Beckham, 48, wearing a tight black dress and dark glasses, glided into the service flanked by designer Marc Jacobs, as well as the fashion glitterati, musicians such as Bob Geldof, Simon Le Bon, Paloma Faith, Jarvis Cocker and Stormzy walk into the cathedral to show their respects. The British designer, who died on December 29, has already been laid to rest in a private funeral service attended only by her family in her hometown of Tintwistle, Derbyshire, where the church was decorated with 45 meters of tartan cloth, which was one of her final requests. As the godmother of punk's celebrity and fashion pals were not able to attend the intimate funeral service, today's memorial in London was organised to celebrate the life of the designer. Mourners at Southwark Cathedral wore chains on jackets, checkered and patchwork coats, bright pink hair and leather in homage to Vivienne Westwood's iconic looks, which took the fashion world by storm and influenced the punk movement. Famous faces and the fashion world crowd greeted each other happily, and it seemed to be a celebration of the hugely influential designer's life and legacy, rather than a mournful event. Presenter Jonathan Ross stepped away from his usual look, as Hess regularly snapped wearing suits, as he went for an edgier outfit with a purple jumper with a skull and crossbone motif on the front, black trousers and black boots. Meanwhile, actress Helena Bonham Carter wore the late Dame Vivienne's favourite pattern as she donned an eye-catching red tartan dress for the London memorial service. And even rapper Stormzy wore a subtle but touching tribute to the iconic designer, as he added a badge of Westwood's logo to his dapper black suit, which he was photographed in as he made his way into the Southwark Cathedral. Singer Paloma Faith added an array of color to her outfit to memorialize the fashion icon. Paloma's eye-catching ensemble consisted of a brown and black bold pattern dress with a lilac-patterned long-sleeved top underneath. She wore a black hat and bag along with a pair of red fluffy heels. Christina Hendricks was photographed in an outfit which paid tribute to the late designer, as it consisted of a long coat with a tie around the waist and had a tartan pattern on, which Vivienne loved. Jamie Winston was pictured in a punk-inspired outfit as she wore a black dress and huge platform heels to the service, in a nod to Dame Vivienne's influence on the punk fashion era as she created a number of looks for the Sex Pistols. Model Sarah Stockbridge was photographed in a black ensemble as she entered the cathedral. In another fashion-led tribute to Vivienne, she donned a pair of brightly colored socks and bright red heels. British model Lily Cole was also photographed attending the service, along with singer-songwriter Beth Ditto. Members of the public watched through the cathedral railings as friends and colleagues of the designer greeted each other with hugs and kisses on the cheeks, wearing sky-high studded boots, kilts, corsets, and on one occasion, a bag shaped like a pug with a red handle. Stars from across the world flooded social media to pay tribute to Dame Vivienne, who was also a passionate activist, as it was announced she had died on December 29. Bella Hadid posted snaps of her with Vivienne and wrote, "Dearest Vivienne, Queen of Punk, from the first day I met you to the last day I saw you, you made me smile, listen, learn and love more than the day before. I will forever be grateful to have been in your orbit, because to me and most, in fashion and in humanity, you, Vivienne, were the sun. To the coolest, most fun, incredible, humble, creative, badass, intelligent, fucking epic human being that has walked this earth. My inspiration and idol in all things, rest in love and rest in peace. I will miss you." Sex and the City star Kim Cattrall added, "A true genius who never lost her northern grit." Short story, an LA stylist had sent me 3 dresses from various designers for the London/Berlin/NY premieres of a film. The clothes arrived at my London hotel unclean, were unflattering and in need of alteration. I was crestfallen until a mutual friend took me immediately to see at Vivienne Westwood Atelier, and Vivienne made me a new dress in 3 days and 2 others beside for each of the upcoming openings. I've never forgotten her generosity and kindness in making that happen and saving the day. R.I.P. Vivienne. You are a legend. KX. While Boy George tweeted, R.I.P. to the great and inspiring Vivienne Westwood, who lead us through punk and beyond. Laughed at by the fashion industry, but without question she is the undisputed queen of British fashion. I love you. Oh, bondage up yours. It comes after Mark Gregg and his wife Julie, of Harris Tweed, Scotland, told of their journey to hand-deliver the fabric for Vivienne's private funeral service. They told the Herald they had received an email from Jeff Banks' PA, urgently asking them to fulfill Vivienne's final request. Mark said, Vivienne Westwood's last request was that she had a small, family funeral. It wasn't to be lavish, it wasn't to be put all over the press, it was for family only in a small, run-down church. She wanted the church to be spruced up in her favorite Harris tweed. Once inside, the stylish congregation listened to addresses by Dame Vivienne's beloved husband and creator-partner Andreas Kronthiller, 57, as well as her granddaughter Cora and brother, Gordon Schreier. Greenpeace Executive Director John Savin spoke about her relentless activism, and Nick Cave sings his hit Into My Arms, while Pretenders star Chrissy Hynde covers Buddy Holly's Raining in My Heart. On the front of the order of service given to guests is a photograph of Westwood, styled with swirly red eyeliner and punk jewelry, with the words "Save the World" emblazoned across the top. Although the world isn't saved just yet, one thing is for certain: Dame Vivienne Westwood made it a hell of a lot better.